Latest development in the printed circuit board industry. If you look at the history of printed circuit boards, you will see continuous development. PCB design has changed with time due to changing technology. These days, manufacturers feel a lot of pressure as they have to build circuit boards with the futuristic demands in terms of function. The latest PCB development is due to IoT, the Internet of Things. The digital era is full of smart devices which need compact circuit boards with several layers. It is a great challenge for manufacturers to make smart PCBs maintaining their basic function. PCB assembly becomes hard for those who don't follow the latest assembly trends. The main approach of the manufacturers is to create low-volume products to test their function before moving to mass manufacturing. The cost of advanced PCBs is also increasing. That's why manufacturers are using the latest techniques to reduce the cost. Let's discuss the new trends in design and manufacturing. Autoplaces are trendy now. Design has autoplaces, as they help in fast assembly and the end product becomes more effective. A design with autoplaces involves automation that helps have autorouters to save assembly time and speed up its marketing. Moreover, CAD software and autoplaces have made it easy to develop a multilayer PCB. Boards are becoming more powerful. New advances demand high-power circuit boards which can handle a high voltage of up to 48 V or above. Today's devices have high-power boards because they can have more components and high-power batteries to work for longer. Though a PCB is getting more effective, it's also getting thinner and lighter than before. The latest PCB is better in terms of heat absorption, as it can tolerate high temperatures and is good at heat dissipation. Easy waste management. It is essential to manage the waste while making electronics, as it affects the environment, causing pollution. So, engineers are making biodegradable PCBs to protect the environment from chemicals. Moreover, biodegradability helps separate metals from waste, such as gold, silver, tantalum, and palladium, and reuse them after refining them. Moreover, there is no hassle of mining such metals, so you can save lots of energy and money. More flexible circuit boards. A PC board has to be more flexible to provide smart functions. You can install many components on the board in low-volume production. A flexible circuit board is better than a rigid board as it can manage bending and mode issues. You can have any shape out of a flexible PCB. Besides, the through-hole assembly of a PCB also becomes easier if it's flexible. Lots of medical equipment have flexible circuit boards, as they help accommodate advanced features. Some future trends of PCBs. PCB is going through massive upgrades regarding design, accessories, components, and advanced electronics. Manufacturers use practical techniques to develop PCBs to meet the new demands, and there is always some growth in this industry. In the future, you will see exciting developments as described below. You will see advanced cameras with PCBs in many industries, such as medical equipment, electronics, and surveillance. Electronic gadgets with 3D printed circuit boards will have a better design and function. According to research, a flexible circuit board had a huge demand and its market value in 2022 was approximately $27 billion. The future will have less traditional and more advanced PCB with a through-hole and surface mount technology. However, new technologies are essential due to the reduced sizes of the devices, so manufacturers should work on them more. PCB designers are creating more flexible and contemporary boards in alliance with engineers. You will see recyclable materials in small circuit boards having a wireless function. Besides, a PCB is getting more energy efficient and portable and is capable of providing artificial intelligence AI. The new technology involves more legal standards, so you have to consider it. The latest technology is making PCB assemblers more expert at managing new design trends and construction techniques. You will see better standards due to continuous development in the PCB industry. The growth trends in a PCB market. There is a huge market in different industries, such as automotive, industrial, consumer electronics, healthcare equipment, aerospace, defense IT, communication, geography, etc. PCB is either single-sided, multilayer, or HDI, and a multilayer PCB is increasing in demand due to compact devices. Now, we will discuss the PCB market in terms of revenue, which varies according to its application. Consumer electronics, the CTA, Consumer Technology Associates, shows that the revenue of the consumer electronics industry in the US was around $5.2 billion in 2022. Such a revenue happened for the first time, as it was 2.8% more than the revenue earned in 2021, which means more PCBs are in demand. Connected vehicles. You will see PCBs in vehicles because of a wireless technology that connects you to each other while traveling. You can connect a vehicle to a smartphone or other such devices. You can track your car, check the weather, unlock the car, check the battery status, and much more just because of smart technology. So, a PCB makes all these wireless and remote features effective. HDI circuit boards. High-density PCBs are also developing faster due to high demand. Such boards help connect smart devices and boost signal transmission, providing effective routing. Biodegradable PCBs. The market for safe PCB materials is increasing due to pollution and landfills. New materials are easy to reuse, instead of putting them in the waste or burning them. This development will increase in the coming years, giving us more green and recyclable materials. Which PCB market has more share? According to research, PCB in consumer electronics is growing faster, and the industry is making more money than before. This is because smart devices are developing and continue to grow due to the increased population. Research by Exxon experts shows that smartphone users will go up to 7,840 million by 2027, whereas this figure was only 5,950 million in 2020. PCB manufacturing is increasing due to compact laptops, mobile phones, and tablets. PCB companies are focusing more on design to meet customers' requirements. More vendors are there in the US market to fill the demand for consumer electronics, according to the APSI, American Progressive Circuits Inc. Manufacturers get a CAD-based PCB design and convert it into a circuit board in a short time, which helps in mass production. So, the latest PCB manufacturing techniques can help you to have more production in a little time. It is easy to have a customized PCB with the help of the latest design software. The demand for PCB is also increasing due to smart TVs and online TV apps, such as Netflix, Sky Go, Amazon Prime, and Google Play. So smart TVs will adopt the latest PCBs now and in the future. Research by CTA shows that smartwatches made $7.1 billion in revenue in the United States in 2022, which was 8% more than revenue in 2021. Whereas the earbuds made 3% more revenue in 2022. So, all these developments show an increase in PCB manufacturing. Latest PCBs in Asia Pacific. As automotive and electronics are growing fast in the Asia Pacific, the market for PCB is also increasing. This region is also becoming the center of semiconductors in the whole world, increasing PCB manufacturing. The IoT is getting popular and has become the key factor in enhancing PCB sales in the Asia Pacific. The high-level function of PCBs and their assembly flexibility ensure their future growth. PCB production and consumption are high in China, which is a hub of PCB assemblers and manufacturers. You will see high-tech PCB manufacturers in China who makes various types of boards, such as high-frequency PCBs, multilayer PCB, heavy copper PCB, HDI PCB, metal core PCB, prototype PCB, flexible PCB, many others other than China. India is also making electronics and there is a huge demand for PCBs. Moreover, the automotive and aerospace industries will have increased sales in Asia Pacific and worldwide. All these advancements motivate PCB designers and fabricators to develop highly effective circuit boards and introduce new techniques in this regard. Final words: printed circuit boards go through a design and assembly process which is developing faster due to fast technology. New PCBs are more flexible because manufacturers want them to fit into different types of electronics. PCB is going through massive upgrades regarding design, accessories, components, and advanced electronics. Manufacturers use practical techniques to develop PCBs to meet the new demands, and there is always some growth in this industry. The cost of advanced PCBs is also increasing, that's why manufacturers are using the latest techniques to reduce the cost. Engineers are making biodegradable PCBs to protect the environment from chemicals. PCB designers are creating more flexible and contemporary products. Besides, a PCB is getting more energy efficient and portable and is capable of providing artificial intelligence (AI). Would like to know more about the latest development in the PCB industry or printed circuit board assembly? Email us at sales@nconline.com. That's sales@nconline.com. That's sales